Hey, what's up everybody? This is JJ Birden, America's #1 opportunity trainer. And we're back with a new coaching point. We're up to coaching point number 48. And if you followed my coaching points, my previous ones, you know that all my points are really designed to help you do more, be more, achieve more. Help you seize the opportunities you have every single day in your life. So this time of the year, it's December, the end of the year is approaching, and a lot of people are talking about next year. In this case, they're talking about 2018. And I was recently talking to someone, because I work with a lot of individuals, again, as a coach, as a trainer and so forth, and they were talking about, hey, next year I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to be better at this, I'm going to achieve this goal, I'm going to do that. And I said, okay, well, what about 2017? And they looked at me like, huh? They didn't even get the point. The point I was about to stress to them was 2017 is not even over. Why are you focusing on 2018? You need to finish this current year strong. Why is that important? Let me illustrate it this way. If you follow me, you know that I went to the University of Oregon. Yes, I am a duck. I went there, I played football, but I actually went there on a track scholarship, and I ran track while I was there as well. Now, I was a long jumper, high hurdler, and ran the 4x1 relay, but I love watching the long distance races. I mean, Oregon Ducks has a very strong history of some pretty amazing long distance runners. I mean, it's Track Town, USA, right? You know, you can think of guys, obviously Prefontaine, but during my years, it was Olympic champion Joaquin Cruz, Dub Myers, Mike Black, Dan Nelson, Harold Kafalt. You know, there's so many great guys, and women too. You can think of Claudette Gronendahl, Kathy Hayes. There's a lot of great runners. Now, when you watch a long distance race, whether it's the 1500, the 3000, 5000, the steeplechase, the 10,000 meter race, what happens when they hit the bell lap, that last lap, and they ring the bell? What do you see the runners typically do? Well, they start picking up their pace. They know it's the last lap. And as they do that, when they get to the last stretch that come off the final curve and they got the last 100, what do? They hit another gear and they get that kick going and they fly. They give all that they can to finish the race strong. Now, they do that for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, they want to win the race. But also they're looking to set a PR. Maybe they're trying to qualify. But the most important thing is they want to finish that race strong, because when they do that, there's a psychological advantage when they go into their next race. Because you know what they're thinking about? They're thinking about how they finished the previous race, and they finish it on a positive note. You don't ever see a runner come off that corner and start slowing down or say, you know what? I'm going to preserve my energy and save it for the next race. No, they take off. And you see a lot of these runners who just collapse at the finish line because they gave it their all. But that's what they remember. And they go into that next race remembering or recalling that, and they have that confidence to knowing that, hey, I can take this next race and run it even better than the previous race, because they create their own momentum. So here's what I want you to think about. You're closing out this year. Don't be focusing on 2018. Focus on how can you finish 2017 strong. You want to go into 2018 with momentum. And a lot of times this part of the year, you see, because there's so many things going on, people get distracted. You know, they have all these goals and dreams and things they want to achieve, but they start letting life get in the way. Oh, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take my time off. I'm going to start up in 2018. And they lose all the momentum, everything that they built up to that starting point. And then when they go into the next year, they're starting over. But the high achievers, the winners, the ones that are really going after it, they build strong right into the next year. So they got that momentum, and then what they build off of in 2018, you never know how far, what they could achieve in the next year, because again, they didn't take that break. So just chew on that concept. Think about that for a second. What are the action steps? What are the tasks? What are the things you need to be doing right now to finish out whatever the goal is to finish out strong and take your own momentum into 2018 or whatever year it is that you watch this, so that again, you start at the right pace and creating your own momentum and just take your performance to a whole nother level. So there's today's coaching point. If you're not following me, of course, I'm all over social media. I appreciate your comments too. And make sure you sign up for the Birden Report. That's my monthly newsletter where I share content like this to keep you, again, performing at the highest level. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you much success.